here's the idea with, you guys may know this, but just for everybody, the idea with Chinese medicine is your body, you want to change the environment. That's the goal. If you change the environment, the body heals itself. Okay. So your body tends to be either too hot internally or too cold. By the way, why do we call it a cold today? Well, it goes back to Greek medicine thousands of years ago because your body was too cold internally. So, what are all the remedies to cure a cold? Well, they tend to be things that are warming. Ginger, drinking a warm bowl of soup. Even if you're living in Nashville like I do, a hot toddy, because whiskey is the hottest of all liqueurs. You'll feel a warmth in your system. So you're too hot or too cold. Now, heat, okay, how do you do that? Well, it's celery, it's cucumber. There are bitter herbs, those drive out that. So that's a way. Or the other thing in Chinese medicine is your body is too dry or too damp. A lot of women going through menopause tend to struggle with the dryness. That dryness also can cause, sexual issues. It can cause weak bones, dry skin, a number of things. And so you need to moisten the body with things like coconut and a lot of those more moistening foods, bananas. But most people struggle more with dampness, which is candida. You'll see that it's mucus or yeast growth in the body. And so there are foods that help combat that. That tends to be actually a lot of foods as well that tend to be more bitter in nature, that drive out that dampness, and a lot of those warming foods as well, like soups. And then you have the other thing is too much movement called wind. That's when a pathogen enters your body and creates some issues. Could be loose stool constantly. That'd be an example of that. Or could be stagnation where things aren't moving through your body. An example that would be constipation, right? And that's where you have like IBSD versus IBSC, right? If we're talking about IBD and IBS. And then the other part there is that in Chinese medicine, there's two other things, is Qi. Qi is your body's ATP in Western medicine. It's how much energy, how full is your battery? If you look at your phone right now, what's your battery? Let's say it's 70%. Okay, you're gonna be doing okay there. We want it to get it to 90% or so, but 70 is not bad. But what if you're at 40%? Well, now your vital organs, your body just does not have the energy. You're gonna be tired all the time. Certain organs aren't gonna be getting what they need. And the last thing in Chinese medicine is the health of your blood. So keeping your blood healthy, because that's bringing nutrients to your whole body. But really, it's those 8 things. And so in Chinese medicine, what they do is they say, okay, where are you imbalanced? We're going to use food as medicine to change the environment. And so with somebody with IBSD, we're going to give you a lot of soups, a lot of meat, a lot of cooked vegetables, a lot of these certain herbs like ginger, and we're going to change the environment. Boom, now it's just your body heals itself because your body's always healing. Like if I have a cut on my hand or let's say I cut my hand, I've got a cut there. Well, it's going to heal unless you keep exposing it to the wrong environment, bad bacteria, things like that, versus if you cover it, keep it healthy, it'll heal itself. So that's sort of I know you asked me about, okay, so the future of medicine. So I do think the future of medicine, though, is very much going to be, I think eventually in hospitals, you'll have infrared saunas. I think you're going to have vitamin IVs. I think you're going to have dietitians that know what the heck they're doing because now I'm not trying to be mean either. I'm just saying you go to a dietitian and you're getting Jello and skim milk. I mean, it's just
Right.
absolutely insane. So I think we're going to see that in the future, hospitals full of regenerative and functional medicine.